Hello guys, I promise this is the last installation from the TWSS war. This is the Town Hall 11 section. We'll get straight into it. I'll skip the baby dragon attack, as you can watch that at your leisure in the other video. We'll start with King Rob, we'll work our way up this time. 107k base, this is an air based attack, 4 rage spells. He's got healers for his queen. Fairly symmetrical base with some fairly easily picked off air defenses. Not quite fully maxed, but this is a heavy 11. His queen absolutely on a slither of health here. So queen in with the Grand Warden, they are going to take out sort of a straight line into this base. Needed a rage straight off the bat. That's going to be the first air defense to go down. Going to get onto the enemy queen and pull the CC golem. Can be dangerous, not so much against an air attack, but can tie up the queen for a while. They should take out this southern sweeper, which will help. And I'm not sure if she's supposed to track down towards the town hall and the other air defense at 6 o'clock. She's not gone anywhere near that. She's chosen to break through a wall, which is possibly a good thing because the eagle is about to go for a dive. So at this point we're at 24%. A fair bit of the base has been dealt with. She's going to get the Inferno Tower up north, and here comes the king to take out that town hall compartment. The second air defense. Sort of a massive hole cut through the core of this base means that these loons just have to land themselves on these external point defenses. Those hounds are probably more there for the pops than the tanking, as he barely needed any from the 3 o'clock side. I think he has lost all his heroes, and he's going to need a freeze just to ensure that everything does get to this Inferno Tower before it kills all his loons. Pretty. I love how the pups have no mercy on the enemy king, who has no longer a role of any kind. Number 6, new star. This is a little bit of a little easier to plan than the air attack. Still going to want to wander in and get the CC and the enemy queen. The king can be a real pain in the ass for miners as well. He does not go down very quickly. If they get stuck on him anywhere near bombs or Inferno Towers, it's trouble. So the queen's going to rage up here, poison down just to slow down that king. He's got bowlers and his own king up top. Just going to help make the funnel so the miners can come straight through the middle of the base. Warden in right behind them. And while all this is happening, the CC is being dealt with. The enemy queen is going to go down to miners very quickly. I've said this in previous videos, they absolutely love messing up heroes. Miners waste no time tracking 12 tiles offline to go and get one of the enemy heroes. So he's only got one heal left. There's the warden's ability. Probably going to drop this heal right by the Inferno Tower just to make sure that any bombs don't do too much damage. Now it's just time. He's probably still got 20 of his 30 odd miners left. And if they get the Inferno, which they do just, There's only really that Wizzy tower to worry about. Because they've split up, it's not going to be a big issue. I reckon he loses all the miners that are scouting over on that side. He might even lose a few on that storage, but that Wizzy tower goes down, and that's the end of that. So yeah, we had something like 12 Town Hall 10 v Town Hall 10. There was 5 11s. I'm gonna skip this one. Go watch it. It's worth watching. This is King D on number 3. This is miners again. 29 of them. 5 healers, I would assume, for the queen. The eagle on this base is absolutely buried. Which is one of the good things, I suppose, that a miner attack does, is take out the element of trying to get too much with your kill squad on a base like this, where the core is just stacked with the CC, the queen, the eagle. So you're still looking to push in with the queen. The king can come from the other side or even meet up, but it's all about just making the miners have a nice little path through the core of the base. So he's going to get the enemy king. Town Hall should fall, which is always nice. We love that first star. Here comes the CC. Goblins, a Valk, a Wiz, a baby dragon. Might have been 2 Valks. Failing to see an effective CC at the moment. It seems like the CC of death that used to be is no longer catching people out like it used to. So yeah, the king deployed at 6. I think we'll probably see him just rage up and pile through all these trash buildings just to keep those miners going down through the core of the base. The eagle is still up, which is dangerous. You've got splash damage from the eagle hitting all your miners in one spot. Can be a nightmare. I had mine vanish in a multi-raid that I did the other day. I was just like, where did they all go? But it was the eagle. Just mash them. At this point, we're at 70%. Not really a lot gonna stop this attack. Finding the Town Hall 11 raids, though they are crazy to watch. The 10s are a little more intricate. That warden, I didn't realize how OP the warden was till I got one. And realize that 5 seconds of free health is just silly. And the boost he gives your troops through the whole base. This will be the last raid shown from this war. Probably an hour of footage. I hope you've enjoyed it. This is King Rob on Annihilate Me. I think King Rob took that literally. And we finish off with an air attack. A bit of an old school sort of, not quite dragon flower style base, but he does have the nipple Inferno towers, but it is fairly symmetrical. Air defense is not overly exposed, but within reach. He's got wall breaker fail. The second set did work, but not sure he had spare wall breakers for this. So second rage spell down needed the warden ability and the queen's ability to push through that Inferno tower and take out the enemy queen. The second air defense, you would think, would be a target, but that warden is only going to hit what the queen wants to hit, which can be lovely at times when she's trying to get through a wall, but when you actually wanted her to hit the air defense and he chooses not to, even though it's the closest thing to him, you think, why? Anyway, the rest of the raid has begun. He's got loons come up from 6 o'clock. Hounds in from 6 and 9 onto that sort of 9 o'clock air defense. The loons have pushed through pretty much that entire side of the base. Has lost all his sound at this point, but the spell deployment on this, smooth and intense, we shall say. That last set of loons from 3 o'clock to deal with that air defense that was missed by the kill squad. So OP. Wallbreaker fail. I think missed an air defense. And absolutely crushed this base. Sexy raid. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. TWSS, good luck. I don't think you'll need it. You are a fantastic clan, good guys. Thanks for the war. See you soon.